Welcome back, everyone, to another new episode of Haywood Gardens. So, if you did not catch the last episode, I will kind of fill you guys in briefly. So, Caleb and Layla had a dinner together, and they went and had dinner with his parents. Would you like to tag along? No, I don't know who you are. Oh, that's for Lilith. She can go do whatever she wants. I don't care. But anyways, back to what we were doing. Do you like talking to me? So, yeah, they were having dinner with Caleb's parents, and while dinner was happening, it seemed as though Layla somehow, for some reason, confessed her attraction to Caleb's father, and it got really messed up. Yes, why do you even have to ask? I guess him and Lilith are having a conversation about that. But anyway, so we are here with Caleb, and as you can see, he has the moodlet drifting love, caught the love of his life flirting with another. Are they joking around or losing interest? And then we could see need depth. Caleb needs depth when it comes to conversation, crybaby. So when we last left off, wow, they're having like a full-on conversation. Anyways, when we last left off, he had stayed the night at Layla's house because he got drunk at the restaurant. And so Layla brought him to her home and she tried to make things better. And he was just not having it. He was drunk out of his mind and he fell and he burped in her face. And yeah, so she decided to go to bed and he left early in the morning, long before she ever even woke up. And so Layla, she is just beside herself because she doesn't even know what came over her. She doesn't understand because it wasn't even a thought in her mind and she doesn't feel that way. And so, oh, hey, handsome, do you want to go on a date today? I can't wait for you to get ready. See, Layla is already trying to make things better, but he is just, no thanks, I'm busy right now. He's just so sad. And so I'm going to pause this for a second while I keep talking because they are seriously distracting me with what they're doing. So, yeah, Layla is has been texting Caleb all this morning since she got up, apologizing, and he is just this is what he's concluded, okay? So let's take a look at him. So he has concluded, being a vampire, he knows how this works. His father is, a master vampire, pretty much the ultimate level. And so his dad has powers that Caleb doesn't necessarily always have himself. And so he's pretty sure that his dad used his vampiric, I think is the word, vampiric allure to trick Layla into confessing something that wasn't true because he is trying to test Caleb and get at him. And also, he knows that his parents, well, not necessarily his parents, but really his dad, is not a fan of him being with a human girl. So he's just over here, talking to Lilith about it. And she's like, Caleb, it's gonna be fine. Like, you are worrying so much about something that you really shouldn't. So, just go over there and talk to mom and dad about it. Like, it will be fine. So it looks like he is going to give himself a pep talk before he goes over there to do it. He's like, "You got this, Caleb." Oh, he's not, can't even see his own reflection. I forget about that. He's like, "You got this, Caleb. It's going to be fine." Okay, I'm going to have to confront my dad about it. Like, he has got to get over this, but I need to take a shower just to cool myself off and really get ready for this. So we are going to have him take a shower here. And while we do that, what is Lilith doing? She is just, man, they are always playing chess over here. But yes, guys, so if you didn't notice, we are doing something totally different today, and we are playing through with Caleb here. So we are going to take a peek into his life and check things out. So yes, we are in the Vitor home here with him and his sister, which, they do have this huge manor here. And so, yeah, we are going to play with him kind of for the day to see what we can get accomplished. So it looks like he has changed. Oh, she's starting to play the pipe organ. So we are going to, man, he always wants to play freaking chess. Like, I'm being serious. And girl, you were laughing at Layla before for playing this, and you are no better than her. Okay, so I'm going to look at this here. So we've got Lilith, Layla, and okay, Marcus. So, okay, he's evil, self-assured, and ambitious. And yes, he is the boss. So, and then we've got Juliet, his mom. She's a snob, jealous, but a perfectionist. She's unemployed. And let's see, Damian Brooks. I'm not sure who that is. I don't really remember. And then Do you guys see this? Do you see this? There's what? Open sim profile, romantic interest. It's too early to tell, but there could definitely be something there. Who is this girl? We are gonna have to find that out. She's got something going on with Caleb there, and that's sketchy. Did he really just throw a face mask on? Like, okay. I guess he's really doing everything he can to prepare himself for this moment. So, okay, he is just playing away here. And okay, can you like take your face mask off because this is like really throwing me off. Skincare by remove stylish mask, remove skin treatment. Let's do that. Okay, so we are going to travel and we are going to go and confront his mom and dad. So I will meet you guys there. So we have arrived at his parents' house, and it looks like his dad was there for a second and then he flew away. So let's take a look at this place. So this is the house his parents live, and I did build this house myself. I don't have it uploaded to my gallery, but if you guys are interested, you can let me know. I don't have a speed build on this video, but yeah, so we will come on in here and take a look. Oh, do you see this? I really hate your outfit today. That's what Caleb straight up said to his dad. Like, you know, he is agitated with his dad when he tells him that. So he is already like, Dad, I got something to talk to you about. And he's like, Oh, whatever could you want to talk to me about? And he's like, Are you kidding me? Do you know how dinner went last night? He's like, Well, it's not my fault that that foolish human girl confessed her attraction for me. And he's like, Dad, you and I both know, insult fang size, you and I both know that you did that with your freaking vampiric allure. Like, you know that that was all you. And look, his dad can't even handle it, so he is just going to leave the room. Wow, that's really big of him. Oh, get back here. Look at him. He's like showing off. So, okay, let me see here. There should be mean. Okay, he is going to argue about, we're just going to argue about something. He's just like, Dad, are you kidding me? Like, the fact that you would sit there and I wish he would stop flying away. Like, that's kind of agitating. It's like, the fact that you would sit there and do that to my girlfriend right in front of me. Like, why would you do that? And his dad's like, Oh, please, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to get you so upset about everything. And he's like, Oh, please, Dad. Not there, like, you know exactly what you did. And he's like, Well, I've told you before. You are not going to bring a human girl into this family. We only accept vampires in this family, and we are going to keep this legacy strong. And so they are just going at it. Caleb is really focused on this argument. He is not going to let his dad get away with it. And his dad is letting him know that, well, until you decide to take over this family business and be the new boss at Mob Wives after I decide to retire, he's like, retire, you won't ever die. Like, you're a vampire, Dad. Like, really? I can do whatever I want. And that is just not what Mr. Vitor wants to hear. So we are going to take a quick picture of this because they are just arguing at it. So he is going to continue his argument here with his dad. And he's like, Please, Dad, like, if you could do anything, like, don't ever do that to my girlfriend. Caleb is so agitated that he is having to defend her so much. He's like, What does it even matter if I'm with a human or a vampire? He's like, You know what it matters. We are not going to bring someone outside of our realm. She doesn't understand anything about us. He's like, You don't even know her. You didn't even bother to get to know her. You just automatically went and decided to, well, let me test her and see her resolve. And he's like, Well, you saw how quickly she fell to my powers. He's like, Yeah, she's a human, Dad. She is going to. She can't help that. He's like, But don't ever do that. Oh, look, he's straight up growled at him. He is very agitated, though. Let's see. He has no win scenario. Why can't they understand? No amount of logic and passion could move your foe. Both sides losing an argument. Need to feed. It's about time to find the next meal. And yeah, he is just super, super Oh, but a argument triumph. Victory. Watching your opponent's reason with rhetoric crumble before your implacable logic is immensely satisfying. So yeah, it looks like he has gotten at least through a little bit to his dad, but we need to get him to get some. Oh, There's his mom outside, and it looks like his dad has kicked over the trash can in his agitation. So, yeah, also, I don't know. Um, oh, look, now he's gonna take, he's like, your son is losing his mind over this dumb human girl. You need to do something about this because he is not listening to me. She's like, all right, honey, you need to just calm down. It's gonna be fine. Like, just relax, relax. He's like, you don't, oh, and Caleb's like, I'm always having to clean up after everybody. Like, he is such a good kid, like, honestly. And he's saying hi to his mom. He's like, hey, mom, I missed you. So we're going to give his mom a hug because, we like his mom. We're going to ask her about her day real quick and just give her a brief hug and say, hey, mom, how's it been? How's it been hanging? We're just hanging out here in the tombstones and look at this gorgeous waterfall back here. What? Okay, sorry guys, I'm getting really distracted. But yeah, I wanted to watch him. Oh, she's like, "Hey son, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming to visit." She's like, "I am so sorry about how dinner went last night. It was not how we planned it all." And he's like, "Are you kidding me?" The dad is so upset. And she's like, You know how he is." And he's like, "I'm standing right here. I can hear you." So yeah, there is definitely some serious family drama going on. Like, do you guys think there is another reason for his dad to want to act that way? Like, I don't really know. Let's see if we can insult. Oh, while he was talking over here to his mom, it looks like someone else has arrived, and this is actually Lorraine Vittor's. This is his grandmother on his dad's side. And look, he's arguing right here between all of them. He's like, "Do you not see this, mom? Do you see how he's acting? Like this is so childish." And she's just she doesn't even know what to do. She is at a loss because she loves her son Caleb and she wants him to be happy, but at the same time, she she understands and look, and she's just going to whisper and talk about it to the grandma, and they are just going at it. They are having some serious like trust issues though between them. And I love how the grandma and his mom are just like having a good old time just laughing and talking here. But yeah, they are seriously going to go through some issues here in the family. So we have to figure out what is Caleb going to do with this whole situation. Like he is so agitated. He is still depressed. Oh, dang, they got oh, that's Caleb's bills. That's a lot. Aria Connell, hey handsome, I'm wearing your favorite outfit. You want to come over and see it? Okay, I'm going to go over there just because I want to find out who this girl is. So we're just going to accept because he's a little depressed right now. He's confused. He's not sure how he's feeling. And he feels bad because he knows it wasn't really Layla's fault, but it was still like really hard for him to accept the fact of hearing his girlfriend say that, and especially nonetheless to his father. And like he just doesn't know what to do. And this girl here, okay. So we are going to, I guess, have him, um, let's see, we're going to have him. What is he doing? He's going to cry it out in a coffin, it looks like. So let's check out this girl, guys. Who is she? Look at her eyes. Like, she is actually really beautiful. Those eyes are stunning. And this guy is like straight out creeping behind her. He's super creepy. But yeah, it looks like she is another fellow vampire. And yeah, sorry guys, we didn't even like check out the Vittor, his parents' residence. But yeah, let's find out. Whoa, where'd we go? So, looks like Caleb, he was uncomfortable. He needs to feed, browse social media, and he feels better from, I guess, acne type stuff. But okay. All right, guys. So we have gone inside to talk with this girl to kind of see what's going on. And so it seems, oh, so she did not like his joke. He tried to make a vampire pun, but it did not seem to go over very well for him. But yeah, I guess we'll just see if I guess he'll kind of complain about his problems a little bit. So, yeah. Anyways, so back to what we were talking about before. So, yeah, there's that whole situation with Layla. And so he is just kind of confused. So, he's kind of venting about it to her a little bit because this girl, Arya, she did hear that Caleb was indeed dating a human. And it seems like she is actually the one that, um, what is this? Okay, anyways, it seems like she is the one that actually reported it to Mr. Vittor himself. And so I think this girl here has some ulterior motives, but he doesn't know that, and she is not about to tell him. And so if you guys remember, there was, let me pause this to see if he is here, but there was a gentleman that lives here, s- and oh, not this one. And yes, guys, there is a whole secret room in this house when you go down into the basement for all the vampires. I was going to see if he was here, but I don't believe that he is. Yes, there is a gentleman that lives here that, if you guys remember in one of the episodes, a few of them back, that he actually came over to Layla's house in the middle of the night and was like, "Hey, I heard that you are dating Caleb." And so he found out, confirmed that that was true, and came back home and told everybody about it. And look, this guy looks like he's pretty excited to see Caleb. So that's super cute. But yeah, so it looks like these two are friends. And so they have known each other for a while. Pleasant conversation, and she's a minor vampire, so she's not as strong as he is. But from what I have judged of this and what we have learned, okay, I wasn't trying to get a close up of that, and but from what I have learned about her so far is that she is super into Caleb, and she has always had a massive crush on him, and she wants this boy for herself. And so she is not okay with him having some other girl in his life. And so that is why she wanted to tell Mr. Vittor, is because vampires need to stick with vampires. Oh, a successful image sent off into the void of the web. Who could ask for more? Anyways, Caleb apparently is on his road to fame. And what is he doing right now? He is making a garlic noodles. So it looks like he is just trying to cook the stress off. But you know what's kind of cute about this? Is that, you know who else cooks when she's stressed? Layla. And so he's so grumpy and agitated right now, but like, yeah, he is just at a loss right now. He knows he needs to go and spend time with Layla and probably apologize. He realizes he was drunk at her house, and he doesn't really remember a whole lot of that night other than really what happened with his parents. The rest is kind of a blur just because he was so upset and stressed. And so, yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do. Oh, looks like they have a pretty good relationship. But, anyways, I think we are going to have him come over here and just tell her goodbye. But, yeah, it looks like he decided to put in PTO for work because he was not about to go to work with his dad after that huge argument. He's like, you know what, Dad, I'm not even going to show up to work today. And so it looks like there's a mix of issues in the family when it comes to work and jobs and being in the family business, and then her being a human as well. So it looks like we're going to have some possibly major issues on our hands. But yeah, I don't think Caleb would ever be the type of guy to cheat on Layla. I don't think that's his intention at all. He is venting to her like a friend, and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you guys just see that? She straight out flirted with him. OMG. Oh my gosh, she is taking full advantage of this moment. That little skank. You need to back off. Layla is gonna straight up fight you, girl. Like, don't even. And then Caleb goes back to reading books. Lucas Stark and the Increasingly Unlikely Series of Coincidences. Ah, let's see. What's this book about? Because this might have something to tell us. This gripping mystery tells the tale of Lucas Stark, an exceedingly attractive author with nothing left to lose but his mind. Written by future award winner Lucas Stark. This, but wait, that's the main character's name too. What a coincidence. Hmm, interesting. But yeah, I think we are going to send this boy on home. It looks like he has deep connection with people, so that is good. But yeah, we will send him back to his house. Also, guys, I did not notice that up in the corner it says hanging out with a lover. You are not a lover, girl. Okay, let's get out of here before anything else escalates. We are back at Wolfsbane Manor, and if you notice, Caleb has a moodlet that says thankful. Caleb was glad to be invited, so it looks like he was pretty happy about getting to go somewhere and to do his own thing. It is 12 a.m., and it looks like Lilith is at work. She will get back in a little bit, it looks like, but yeah, he is just going to, I think, enjoy some time just in the quietness of the house, just to gather his thoughts to really think about what he wants to do for his next move. So we will let him have the rest of the night to himself. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was, I think, really fun to kind of explore Caleb's world and to play him a little bit. And I'm sure Layla is just trying to figure out what is going on since he rejected her invitation earlier and hasn't really responded to her texts. So we will have to check in with her too to see how she is doing and coping with everything. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and let me know if you guys have any thoughts on the situation between Caleb and Arya and anything going on between him and his parents or in between him and Layla. I'd love to hear what you guys think. All right, and I will check you guys out in the next episode. I realized that I didn't say my line of welcome tater tots. So, yeah, tater tots, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you next time.